Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from New Glarus Brewing out of New Glarus, Wisconsin. This beer, see there, it's called Strawberry Rhubarb. So this is another beer in their fruit beer series with Wisconsin Red, Raspberry Tart, and Serendipity, and this are the four main ones. They do one-offs of other things, but those are the four main ones. So, funny thing is, this got they made this, I think, like 4 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago for the first time. It was in the old green 750s with the beeswax on it and everything. And then they discontinued it for a year or two, and I think a lot of people were upset about that. So then they brought it back, and now they're putting all their fruit, the fruit beers in 12-ounce bottles, so it's easy. You know, they always were accessible and cheap when they were out, but now you can get a 4-pack, which is nice because it's I'd rather maybe just drink a 12 of it instead of a 750. But anyways. So I think, I assume by the name, most of you know what this is, but it's a fruit beer with strawberry and rhubarb. It doesn't say on the label, but it is 4% ABV. And I'm trying to think. I know I did a review of raspberry tart, so now that I have this too, I want to get a bottle of Wisconsin Red, or Belgian Red, sorry, and Serendipity, just so I can do the series of all of them. Because they're all really, really nice fruit beers. These guys were king of the fruit beer before people started doing all these fruited sours and everything. And they do some sour fruit beers, too. They actually just came out with an R&D Creek. My buddy was nice enough to scoop some up for me, but I haven't met up with him yet to get it, but I'm really excited for that. But anyways, this is I don't want to say it's classic because it's not one of the OG fruit beers, but it's kind of a classic. It's been around for a little bit. And I've always thought that it was almost pretty much a tie between this and Serendipity as my favorite New Glarus fruit beers, so I'm excited to do a proper review of it, and I haven't had it in a long time, so let's see what we have here. Wow, that really makes that glass pop, which is awesome. So, as you can see, it pours a really nice, deep, dark, ruby red color with a pinkish white head. There's about a finger's worth, but it is fading off a little bit. And I could just smell the strawberry as I was pouring in. This huge, huge aroma. Oh my gosh. So, the aroma is just straight, super fresh strawberry. There's nothing artificial about it at all, but there's really no like malt or beer quality to it either. At least in the aroma. I'm not saying the taste will be the same way. But it also, because it smells super fresh and natural, it doesn't give off the sense that it's going to be artificial or too sweet either, which is a good thing. It's interesting because it's a little different than I remembered it. I mean, it is tons of strawberry. Very, very fresh. It does have a little bit of sweetness, but it's definitely not artificial or overly sweet at all. There's a tad bit of tartness, but I believe that's, just from the fruit probably. But it does finish with like this, a little bit of sweet, like caramely beer character. It almost tastes like this is like a Belgian ale or something with a ton. It's not necessarily estery, but it has that sweetness, like like rock candy Belgian-y sweetness with like just a crap ton of strawberry thrown in it. I mean, this is so far away from like the Fauna Flora Fruit Bat Disco, which I did a review of recently, where that beer is like I mean, it's a saison base, so it's a little different. There's not nearly as much fruit in it, but it's super, super, super dry. But it also still has like a pretty big essence of strawberry. This is the complete opposite of that. I mean, this is basically like strawberry pie. There is. The more I drink it, the more I'm getting like this like doughy, bready finish at the end that reminds me of like the pie crust of a strawberry pie. It's so good. I mean, if you just want a fruit beer that's not literally straight juice, but it's completely the essence of fruit in a glass. I mean, these new Glarus fruits are what you need to get. I don't know how much strawberry is in this, but I've heard that supposedly every 750 of the Wisconsin Red had 5 pounds of cherries in it, which is pretty crazy considering like 2 pounds per gallon is considered like a good bit of fruit in a fruit beer. So 5 pounds in just a 750 is absolutely astronomical. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's almost pushing towards wine fermented with beer yeast, because obviously there is some base beer underneath this, but there's so much fruit in it. That it's closer to like fermented strawberry than it really is beer, in my opinion. But it serves its place, and I've actually not out of these 12-ounce bottles, but when they were doing the 750s, I've actually drunken this like while eating strawberry pie, and it was like together it was just absolutely amazing. So yeah, and the other crazy thing is, I think a 4-pack of this is like, I don't know, $12 or something like that. It's like $3 a bottle, which is, for the amount of fruit that goes in this, that's crazy cheap, because I know some of the fruits are not cheap. So, but I think New Glarus grows a lot of their own fruit too, so that helps out a little bit. But so yeah, this is absolutely a buy. I'm glad someone sent me a 4-pack of it. I'm glad I have 3 more of them, just to open up with those people who are like, say that they don't like beer and all that kind of stuff. So, they can try this and they'll probably really like it, because it is straight strawberry juice. So, but yeah, that's all I got on this guy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.